It's the football intelligence. The guy's a genius. He's like a professor of the game.
In terms of the road to the final, Argentina will play in the quarter-final the winner of our game that follows us, which is Switzerland against Colombia. So that's what's on the way. Right, let's have a look at...
It was a foul on Martinez. Yeah, it's a long
So
way.
What about Mo's then, Gal?
No, look, I get it, and look, there he is. He's been thrown around, but
It must be his birthday as well, isn't it? Get the birthday bumps.
Would they have disallowed an Argentina goal like that?
unlikely.
Yeah.
Well,
That hangs in the air,
we
doesn't
go
it?
back through football last 30, 40, 50. Yeah, sometimes the bigger teams do seem to get the benefit of these decisions. But it shouldn't take away from what Argentina have also have achieved here. You're 2-0 down with 10, 11 minutes to go, injury time. So, no, I'm giving all the credit to Argentina. Yeah, decisions can go on for or against you. And then again, a lot of the big teams seem to get the benefit of these decisions.
I hope
what
they
they
don't drop
achieved
him.
and the quality of the goals.
Could you imagine if they dropped him?
I mean, they're chucking him quite high up in the air, aren't
He's
they?
quite a small fella.
Roy, Ian, why do you think he was crying uncontrollably at the end of the game? It's interesting that from him.
I think when these guys play, and again we go back to the football, and Messi has it, and these great players. We saw football's an emotional game. We can't forget that these players aren't robots. And again, Messi will be going stuff the pressure. He's missed a penalty.
Yeah.
He's think the team. It's a big shock to lose to Egypt. And these affect these great players.
Yeah.
So then
It's a
to get
sliding
out,
doors moment of what might have been. It might have been the last 10
boys.
minutes of his international
And
career.
remember, like Gary mentioned just quickly, about what it means to fans, for Messi and the pressure that Messi's under, and why he's crying and why he leads them out, what he means to them.
And I mean, said just how proud I am how he conducts himself.
What a
on the pitch
gentleman,
after-
right?
There is still so much noise going on here, Rebecca.
Jules, thank you. So Argentina through to the quarterfinals for the fifth time in the past 6 World Cups, still alive in their title defence. They await the winner then of Switzerland and Colombia.
Romero's part of that comeback. You know what I mean? Why is he there? You always ask the question, why is Martinez scoring in the last game? Why is Romero there? Because Johnson, they don't give in, and they fight and they fight and they fight.
Putting centre-halves, when you're 2-0 down with 11 minutes to go, putting a centre-half up front's not unusual, is it?
No, of course it's not. But it's his movement. It's obviously brilliant delivery. His movement's like a striker. He just pins off the back of the defender. Yeah, poor defending. They're trying to hold a high line. His movement and his timing, it's like a top-class striker. Absolutely fantastic. We go back that desire to try and get back in the game. The goalkeeper's got to do better here. The goalkeeper's got to do better here. I know it's close to him, but once they got this goal, you're feeling one of the biggest words of sport, momentum.
Yes.
And the momentum changed in the stadium with the players, with the Argentina players, and obviously with the Egyptian players. They now look, we're up against.
Is there a
it now.
sense of dread? You've been in that situation. Do you think, oh no, we know what's coming?
If you're losing 2-0 and you get one back and you're a top team with great experience, honestly, you feel like the walls are going to cave in for the opposition. You can smell it, the anxiety in the crowd, your own crowd are with you. And Joe, as soon as Argentina got one, you just knew it was inevitable.
And it's. I want you three to talk us through the technique here of Messi. Ian, start with you. The Messi technique.
Well, the only thing, once it's come to him, he's not rushing anything. He's making sure his knee's over that. People will say, yeah, well, look how close he is. But no, there's a man coming towards him. He's got to make sure he gets a good strike on it. And he's not slashed at it. Look at it, you watch it here better. Look at him, look. Clean.
Brilliant.
That is what I'm saying. People just say, yeah, of course he's going to eat like that. But that's a technique.
That's that body shape as well to get over it as much as possible.
To make sure you keep it low, because the goal, like Roy was saying, the keeper maybe could have done better. But the fact is that he's made the keeper make a save. He's put it on.
But even the way he walked onto it, he didn't get too giddy when he came back. Obviously, it was a lovely touch back to him. All these little details, his feet and the technique, and you're thinking, whatever's these great players, I'm going to hit the target. Yeah, keeper gets a hand to it. But again, the momentum was all with Argentina.
That little nudge back to him means he's got to get that pattern right, hasn't he? It'd be very easy to be out of kilter with it.
But that's what they do constantly. They don't get ahead of it. He's not stretching for it. It's the little details. It's the timing. It's the football intelligence. The guy's a genius. He's like a professor of the game.
Can they win the World Cup again?
I said they couldn't last time. Do you know something, Mark? Look, when you watch them against Cape Verde, you watch them against Egypt, and they're not the two best teams in the competition, you think there is no way that this team can continue to go on riding their luck the way in which they are and coming back the way in which they are.
That's not luck, though, Gary. That's not luck. That's not luck.
No, but they are riding their luck. But
it's not luck.
They scored 3 goals.
if you give away 2 goals, in games, in knockout games, you're riding your luck because you have to score 3 every time.
England conceded 2 the other night, but if you scored 3 goals goals a game, you've got
But
a
this
chance.
team have got a spirit that is very difficult to beat, and they don't give in. So that is something you've got to contend with. But I can't believe they're going to get through every game like this. They're not playing well enough, but there's a but.
Yeah, but Gal, if they do go to that, do you?
What do you think they can win it?
Yeah, I do. I know, the reason
Yeah.
why I do is because I'm afraid of them. I'm afraid of them because when they go up, they're not beaten. You've got to.
I think they could get through that half of the draw.
Of course they can.
Definitely.
I think they definitely get through that half of the draw.
The best team don't always win the world. You don't have to be the best. But if you've got Messi, you've got fight and desire, it gives you a hell of a chance.
If France don't win it, they will have let themselves down badly against an Argentina in the final. If Argentina were to get there,
Technically, yeah, France are a better team and they've got a bit more options going forward. But that hunger and fight, wow, fantastic.
Unbelievable. Yeah, to disallow a goal on the edge of the box. If you're going to pull that back, then you have to say this one with Mo
This
Salah.
one here, yeah.
You know, he's been caught. You know, whatever we say, it might be minimal, whatever. He's been caught. You know, they go up the other end. And can I just say, with this header, when you look at the distance this ball's coming in from and the amount of time he's got for him to, and I was talking about the other goals and heading it back where it's coming from. This is textbook.
Yeah.
That's magnificent. That is that.
The only thing I'd say with this one, when he does catch, why does his legs give away? You know,
Not here, right? Look,
I know,
right,
but
Roy, right? We're talking, right, that there, right? Okay, now we have to see, obviously, the Lisandro Martinez one as well in a minute, but like, they've given one for that. They've
This is the
disallowed a goal for
Pandora's
that.
box we've opened.
yeah,
Absolutely
look,
a Pandora's box.
on the goal, though, we talk about Messi a lot. Enzo Fernandez is a hell of a football player. I think in England we can't quite work him out because he's a little bit unconventional. He times you frustrated. So I tell you what, he has a hell of an influence on this team, and that is a special header. That.
Classic, but great header.
and it's great delivery. And again, that desire to go and win the game.
Yeah.
You know, you're still thinking there's going to be extra time. You can have all the talent in the world, but that fight and desire that we've seen from Argentina, fantastic.
That's the thing with them. Like I said to Roy, I said, Roy, this is over now. What was we, 70 odd minutes?
Yeah, 79.
And he said it's never. Roy said it's not over. But like the fact is that you're scared to play this team because you don't know when they're done.
Let's have a look at the disallowed goals.
Yes,
I think
let's
it's
do
really
that.
important. We've highlighted it, how we want to compare the fact that that goal was allowed with this one. And it's 1-0 at this stage, remember. Zico does go and make it 2-0. And look how far back it is. Christina explained it extremely well why VAR disallowed it, because Martinez was trodden on. It's not the shirt pull, it's trodden on. And she says this is essentially the same phase of the game.
Yes.
But I mean, any further back will be in the previous World Cup.
If we're going to start disallowing great goals and goals like that for that kind of incident, and we're going back that far, is that what VAR was for? Is that what we brought it in for?
Do we want to
Surely not.
re-referee the game to that
That's a long way
degree?
to go, Poogs. That's a long way for Argentina to kind of